What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Cosmic Wonder, where we talk all things Marvel and MCU. I'm your host, Warren Thompson, and I know a lot of people are wondering, like me, where the heck is that Thor Love and Thunder trailer? Don't worry, you are not alone, but unfortunately, it looks like we might not have some good news on the trailer front, and it looks like Thor Love and Thunder could also be in jeopardy of possibly being delayed. DC just shifted their entire slate for 2022, and a lot of people are wondering and are kind of afraid that Marvel might do the same. But I'll break down everything that you need to know in this video. And of course, if you love Marvel and you want to stay up to date on the MCU, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any of the latest videos. Now, unfortunately, even if Thor Love and Thunder doesn't end up getting delayed due to these reshoots, it still might affect the teaser trailer. So Taika Waititi came out last week in an interview and stated that the film, Thor Love and Thunder, is not done yet.
Thor, tell me everything.
There's nothing left. I've said everything for the last 2 years. It's still not finished.
It's not finished? When is it going to be finished?
It comes out in July, so probably like end of June. Probably like a day before the premiere. That's how we do it.
Now, a lot of people thought that he was kidding, but I did not think that he was kidding. Even though we're kind of in the latter half of the pandemic, we're still in a pandemic and they're still taking a lot of safety precautions and people are still getting sick, getting COVID. And this can make it very complicated for the studios, especially when they are filming. And today we kind of have some good news, but also bad news. Now, we'll talk about the bad news first, get that out of the way, then talk about the good news. But the bad news is that according to a report from The Wrap, Thor Love and Thunder is about to do some reshoots in the next couple of weeks. Now, some people are worried about this, and some people think that this means that the movie could be delayed. Taika recently said that he'll probably finish the movie right before the premiere, and now they've announced that reshoots are coming, if this report by The Wrap is accurate. Now, Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness underwent extensive reshoots, and they only delayed the film just a little bit, and we're not even sure if that's why indeed they delayed the film. So this isn't a guaranteed delay, although this does probably affect the release of that teaser trailer. If they are trying to get some key shots in, we might have to wait a few weeks for them to get this additional photography if they want to use some of these key scenes in the teaser trailer. And a lot of fans right now are worried about a shift in the entire Marvel schedule. There are some signs that that could be a possibility, but I don't think that's going to happen, and I'll explain why. But first, big thank you to HelloFresh for sponsoring today's video. If you are like me and you don't really know how to cook, you don't really have time to cook, but you love a fresh home-cooked meal, HelloFresh is for you. HelloFresh is America's #1 meal kit delivery service, offering the widest variety of recipes. And they're quick and easy to make. Seriously, you can save time and stress. I'm using HelloFresh right now to help me hit my fitness goals. With fit and wholesome recipes, you can indulge in delicious meals without the worries, making health and weight loss easier. But don't worry, these foods are delicious. And with over 50 weekly menu items you can choose from, including pescatarian and veggie options, there's a wide variety of extremely delicious food. And seriously, if me and my other YouTube friends can make this food, anyone can. They lay it all out for you in simple steps. So use my link or go to HelloFresh.com and use code POGCOSMICW16 for up to 16 free meals plus 3 surprise gifts across 6 HelloFresh boxes plus free shipping. Now, what really scared people recently is that DC, Warner Brothers, they shifted their entire release schedule for 2022. They just announced some really big delays, and fans are pretty worried that Marvel Studios might do the same thing, especially with all of these rumors about reshoots, not only for Multiverse of Madness, but now for Thor Love and Thunder, and there's been a lot of talk about Black Panther 2, Wakanda Forever. They've ran into a lot of speed bumps while filming this movie. And again, there's fear that this might actually get pushed back. However, in a recent article by thecosmiccircus.com, it has been stated that even though Black Panther 2 Wakanda Forever has been through a lot, it does appear to be on track to finish when they expected to finish. And it seems like things are really on track now, so no need to worry about that. So it doesn't look like there's going to be a shift in the entire schedule. I don't think Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness is going to be delayed anymore. I think we have a locked-in date. I think that is going to be May 6th for sure. After this, we're supposed to get Thor Love and Thunder and then Miss Marvel. My only fear here is that they might swap Miss Marvel and Thor Love and Thunder. Now, this is just speculation on my part. This has not been reported by any outlet. However, there was a report that the next trailer that we would be getting would be for Miss Marvel, which is very interesting considering the fact that Thor Love and Thunder comes out before Miss Marvel. We have a tiny teaser for Miss Marvel, including some clips that have been shown at Disney Plus Day and recently Disney Investor Day, but we don't have anything for Thor Love and Thunder yet. Now, Miss Marvel is only going to be 6 episodes long, and we know that Disney Plus shows can interlap with movies. So I would hope that if they did switch the release dates for them, it wouldn't really be that big of a difference, maybe a month at the most. Again, this is just speculation, and let's hope that there really aren't any delays for Thor Love and Thunder. And the good news is that when Taika talked about finishing the movie, he said that this is pretty much how it always is. And they actually did this with Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgame. They finished the final cuts for the movies right before the release dates, right before the worldwide premieres. Sometimes this is just how things go. And oftentimes it's actually good news because they're doing all that they can to make the movie look the best that it can. So fortunately for us, I don't think we should be expecting any more delays, although I will add that it certainly is possible, especially if they go back to do reshoots and they decide that they actually need even more. But Taika Waititi has been pretty confident that this next film is going to be really, really big and really, really awesome. And he has a lot of confidence in that, which probably means that what they have so far is pretty dang good and they don't need a ton of reshoots. So I think we can rest easy on the delays, but unfortunately that doesn't really give us much news about the trailer, because if they need those shots from the reshoots for the teaser trailer, it'll probably get delayed a couple of weeks. Now, fingers crossed that it still shows up this month sometime, but again, it all depends on if they need some of these shots from the reshoots. Now, for those worried about an entire shift of the schedule, because also Miss Marvel has been doing reshoots as well, again, I don't think we should really panic. I don't think Marvel is looking to shift the entire schedule they have right now. I think individual projects are just going back for reshoots. It's good that they're each going back for reshoots and it's not pandemic related, because if it were pandemic related, then we might expect an entire shift. But fortunately for us, the good news is that each of these projects are kind of individually based. The reshoots have to do with those projects, not with other stuff going on. And it looks like, fortunately, everything is still kind of on track despite going through reshoots. And keep in mind, the studios typically plan on doing reshoots. They kind of just add that time in there so they don't cut it too close. So often this is planned for. So even though DC shifted their entire schedule, I don't think Marvel is looking to do the same. I just think that they're trying to make the best movies that they can. But of course, unfortunately, this does not help us when figuring out when that Thor Love and Thunder trailer is. But of course, if I hear anything, I'll be sure to let you know and do an update video. In the meantime, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell so you can stay up to date on all of the latest MCU news. Don't forget to like the video, and of course, for live updates, you can always follow me on Instagram and Twitter. As always, thank you all so much for watching. Woof woof.